Karl Urban in
Karl Urban.
the game pirate, the game clan.
You want me to do this one?
Yeah, sure.
Should we go?
Sea Beast.
Baby, it's review. Yeah. Welcome back to Coming This Summer.
That's all going in.
J. Bean Martin, Ryan Superbad Sharp.
We're clearly in a much better mood.
Yeah. I'm at about 80% on the health thing, so I feel, oh man, we were in here the
Way better.
other day.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to die.
Yeah,
It
we
was
recorded two because we needed recovery
day
days, plural days. Yeah.
Well, the moment of truth has finally arrived, and we got to watch the
Sea Beast. Yeah,
premiere this
Netflix's
weekend.
own. Yeah.
And it wasn't as bad as I thought.
No, the trailers did this movie
No justice.
absolutely no justice.
The part where they cut the let me guess you named it blue was so much better because
it was better set up.
They hacked it all up.
It was set up in the
Name
one.
that one red. You name
Yep.
this one blue.
Yep.
I don't give a crap. It
Yeah.
was actually it was
It was too on the
trailer
nose in
was
the
terrible.
trailer, and it just made it look like
Yep.
bad writing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
like, let me guess blue, blurp, flurp. Yeah.
Karl Urban kills it. The whole voice cast
Yeah.
I thought killed it.
I don't know who else is in it. Like, I'm sure I'd recognize some names if I
Right.
bothered to look it up, but I didn't really
It's
care other
It was
than
a Karl Urban vehicle.
Carl Urban voiced all the characters. Actually, it was sort of a Medea or a whatever or Eddie Murphy movie situation.
Okay.
He's every character. He's the little girl. He's the
He's
pirate.
The
he's
blue.
He's
The blue alien.
He actually
the red alien,
he
or
voiced the
CD
monsters
yeah,
as well.
rawr.
Yeah, right.
Spoilers a lot, obviously, but it was good. It's very How to Train Your Dragon meets the game plan.
It's
You know the guy gets a girl that he's not doesn't know.
I'm gonna
he
do
has to take
Hiccup in the
care of.
Rock doing the fusion dance, and it's Sea Beast.
But it had very much like we don't like these creatures. Oh, now we love them and have to.
Yeah,
learn
but
how to-
why don't we like them?
We
They're
don't
only
know.
giant kaiju monsters that destroy everything. Why are we fighting them, Bean?
Right.
Come on. Come on.
Then the red one, the bluster,
The red bluster.
is so much
Druthers.
toothless.
Oh my god.
It's just giant red toothless.
It's giant red
from How to
toothless.
Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. It's misunderstood is
Again,
all.
exactly.
Right.
Not that it's a bad movie, but if you wanna like a
It's How to
almost-
Train Your Sea Beast.
it's almost like in that universe.
Yeah. Okay.
I would buy that. If you
Okay.
told me it was in that universe, I
It's
would
like
be
just
like,
the
"All right."
the water. It's just
Yeah.
like, okay, it's How to Train Your Dragon with pirates instead of Vikings.
Mhm.
Boom.
Like maybe we're
Yeah.
just on a different part of the
With
of
like the with like the
planet.
Navy instead of Vikings. Yeah. I could
That's-
buy that.
It just
100%.
felt like a little more recent because they had like the monarchy and it's supposed to be like
Okay.
the 1700s
Yeah.
instead of like 2000
All the
years
dragons are
ago.
dead.
Yeah, now it's just
But
sea
you haven't seen the third one. Oof.
on purpose. That's a cry fest.
Not all the dragons die. You know, I didn't
Oh, I
mean that as a segue, but
But it definitely. I mean, they have to the point where they even have the books where they have like
The
records
stories.
and how strong they are and all their
Their-
powers.
they're
and what
Marvel
they do.
character cards.
Right, just
yeah,
like How to Train Your
yeah.
Dragon. And this director was he did Moana and I think Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay, yeah.
So I mean, it
yeah.
just definitely had some Moana vibes.
hmm
I want to say that the animation and parts of this movie are better than anything that's been put to
In parts.
in-
Yes.
on a
Yeah.
movie. And I mean Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, Illuminate, better than any of that.
Any
but then-
water scene,
Any water, any trees, any outside.
all the ship fights
the
look
ships.
dope. I mean, the
then you
monsters
got-
look.
Then you got the people.
Yeah.
And it was like they hired 11 VFX crews and said, give us 11 different people and we're going to use them all.
Some people looked like that. You know that Claymation Pirates movie. Some people looked like that.
It was weird.
Some people looked like they were from a DreamWorks movie. Some
people
people
looked
looked
like
like
they were-
they're Pixar.
right out
Like
of
the little
out of Frozen.
the little girl looked like she was like from a Pixar movie or just like any other
She was.
DreamWorks movie.
It was
you know?
weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, some were way more hyper real than
And then
others.
Christoph Urban, you know, yeah, it just looked straight up like the Frozen character.
He was
yeah,
very
so
bland, but then the
Mhm.
captain's like super detailed and scarred and tattooed. And
Yeah.
then, I don't know.
some characters they half stepped on. I think
It was
for
really
sure.
weird.
hmm
It was really weird. Like the whole when they're in town, like where they're in whatever France or whatever country they're supposed to be in,
The capital
the capital. That whole part looks
of
really
the world,
that
I guess.
part looks really weird too.
Yeah.
The king and queen look a little janky,
hmm hmm
but yet the guardsmen don't. Like the guy who's in charge of the military doesn't look janky at all.
You
He's
know, he
like
looks like a
really
normal-
spot on
yeah.
animated.
hmm
It's really weird. But besides that, which I mean we're nitpicking.
That's
now.
nitpicking for sure.
It was.
It all looked like it worked
No,
together.
but when I say
yeah.
like like the water and the ship and the outside. Like when they hit that island, it's better than anything I've seen. Like makes Moana look like a movie that was made 30 years ago.
Yep. There's a part where
Seriously.
the giant monster like flushes the wave onto the island and like everything gets submerged and it just looks so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, one of the scenes that comes like the camera comes above and it almost looks like they took a live action shot of a
Just
Hawaii
put like
and put some
3D
CGI
filter.
Stuff. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I had a problem with the lighting a lot. In the daytime, I felt like the lighting was way too harsh. Like on certain parts, it just felt
on the
like
models
because they put a light source and cranked it up to 100 and put it in that spot and didn't fucking touch it for the rest of the
weird.
movie. Yeah.
But again, we're nitpicking because we do animations him way more than me, but it's something that we see because we work on it.
Just crank the light
That's what I'm saying.
down just a little.
I know we come off like pretentious about that. It's just something we actually physically do, so it's something we notice.
But the other thing is, I noticed it so harsh because there were night shots or like storm shots, and it looked fine because there wasn't a harsh daylight on it. And I get me, it's like the sea, it's like brightens everything up, but it's like
See, that's what I'm saying. I only think the lighting was a problem because they didn't hit right with the character models.
No,
because when there was nobody around, the lighting looked good. When it was just a ship or it was just the backgrounds, like it felt like they were outside.
lighting on the people specifically.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like the hair of the lighting was like way too much. Yeah.
But for a story, I mean, again, we're nitpicking. The story was good.
God, yeah.
It's as good as pretty much anything that's been released in the last 2 years.
It's a good animated movie. I mean, the story's great. I mean, the characters are
by
likable.
the numbers,
but it is.
I mean, if you've seen How to Train Your Dragon or the game plan,
it's a good story though. I mean, you know what I mean?
It's good.
Yeah. So overcome.
Carl Urban kills it. Like we said, yeah. No, I'm impressed. I'm just blown away because the trailer made me go, oh my god, I'm gonna have to sit through this and rip my hair out.
It's
I'm
cringy.
not gonna watch it.
It looked like there was gonna be a bunch of shit just for the kids, like you were saying earlier, where he snaps the thing. He almost shatters his knee by breaking a metal spear on his leg or whatever. It's like polished woods. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. And then he does it 8 times.
Yeah.
It's like, haha.
Almost like something out of like I don't know.
It's like The Simpsons. Like, what are you, Homer fucking Simpson all of a sudden?
Sideshow stepping on the rakes.
Yeah.
Like, it went too long. Like,
yeah.
Okay, we got it.
That was the scene. Yeah.
We got
it. Move on. Yeah, I know you got to fill time, but
it was cute. If you got kids, definitely watch it. It's not the worst thing, man.
The movie goes in
a
big circle, though. Unfortunately,
it's like Urban
gotta find the red bluster, right? There's another ship getting attached. We leave the red bluster. We killed another monster. We got to go back and sell that. Now we go back out to the red bluster, and we're right back to where we were at the beginning.
But they do split it up between like the A, B, and C plot.
They do. No, they do. But it's like
and Karl Urban learns to be a dad.
Fine, whatever. I don't give a shit. The first 20 minutes can be avoided, and it's just like they're setting out to find the red bluster. But the first 20 minutes is the coolest
part of the movie.
It is, unfortunately.
Like they roll in to save that ship, and it's just like
it's fucking
balls to the wall. I'm like, okay.
Brittle Bones fucking Nikki over here is under danger and fucking.
Go the flare. Let's show the monster who's coming. And the monster's like, oh shit!
It shines through their sails and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Is this movie cool? Is
the first 20 minutes
cool?
were amazing.
Yeah.
You'll accept the rest of the movie because you'll have bought in so hard for the opening act.
But then the rest of it is they're just on the monster's back for the whole time. You know what I mean?
How to Train Your Dragon. That's what I'm saying. It gets real it's all about bonding with the monster or the dragon.
Okay, yeah. It's just
let's teach it to listen.
Let's rip the spears off his back, and he's gonna catch fish. Yeah.
It's How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Sea Beast, except for they don't keep it at the end. The only thing she gets is the shitty blue fucking derpy
whatever
ass.
that is.
Yeah,
jelly thing. That's
I've always wanted a pet. Well, don't take something from its natural habitat and fucking domesticate it, you asshole. What? I'm not gonna go. Is a kid gonna be like, I found this squirrel and I want it now because I've always wanted a pet and it's the only animal I could find. So
this works.
This'll do. That'll do. Get a fucking dog, bro.
That'll do the movie.
Get a kid. This is fine.
This movie was This is fine.
That'll do.
I enjoyed it.
That filled a quota.
I don't think it was worse than any worse than Mitchell and the Machines or whatever.
Oh, I didn't like that movie. I didn't watch that movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie was to me. And this was
Sony though, right?
Yeah.
Sony doesn't know how to write fucking movies.
That's true.
Yeah. Wish Dragon.
I give this.
Let's rip off Aladdin.
I give this I'm at 6.8 out of 10.
Wow, that's what I gave Batman.
Wow.
I don't like.
He wasn't a fan.
I don't
of
like
Batman, the new
movies.
Batman movie. Yeah, or movies in general, I guess.
I was middle of the road. I'd say like 6.2 or something. You
Okay,
know?
there you
Yeah.
go.
It wasn't
See?
bad. It wasn't
It wasn't
good. It
bad.
wasn't terrible. It wasn't great.
I liked the world. It was
Yes.
definitely written to there probably won't be a sequel because it'd be really hard at this point to do a sequel, which is actually good for a change. Like you feel like they didn't spend 40 minutes world
I for
building.
sure thought
just
they
threw
were
you
gonna
in.
cut to her grown up at the end.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like at least like a shot or something. But then he's like, "I'm your dad now."
yeah.
All right, dude. That's not how adoption works. But fucking
One part
okay.
in the beginning, she's like, "You're kidnapping me." Actually, I'm doing the opposite. And
Yeah.
he's like sending her back home. There was some good lines. It was
Yeah. No, it was good. Yeah, I couldn't tell it was Karl Urban like
so
the whole
fucking-
time.
no, I couldn't.
If you didn't, if
Tell you?
nobody told me if Karl Urban was in this movie, I wouldn't have known. I would just be like, "That's John,
No, I kind of want to see
British
him.
man."
I hope he gets a DreamWorks or a Disney movie now.
Yeah.
To kind of headline.
hmm I hope he gets a voice acting role
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Go see it in theaters now. Head to your local box office.
Check
Support
out
local
our,
theaters. Go see Sea Beast.
Up to the episode reviews of Miss Marvel, the Baymax series review of the first season that just dropped.
Yup. Full
those
series.
those videos and audio's a little wonky. We apologize. We had some.
I
Kinda
put
weird,
a little disclaimer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
We got a little.
I tried
we
to
had a
fix
little
it as
issue,
much as
but
possible.
That won't be in this one. We'll be looking crisp.
Crisp and clean. Also, it was in like 720p,
Ugh.
so
Oh, sorry, your
it
poor eyeballs.
does not look good. It does not look good. But we're back, baby.
Like, subscribe. I think once we hit 1,000 subscriptions, we're going to start doing the T-shirt giveaways
Yes.
and stuff, and we're like right there.
Yes.
We're right
so
there.
close. We'll do a big
So let's start.
special
Let's
or
start really.
fucking
We'll start leaning
whatever.
on that.
Flip derp. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dope.
flip derping.
Flip derp and schmerb.
You're welcome.